Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more epic gruel slimy slop. Today we're talking about the Devil May Cry mobile game Peak of Combat. I did a video I think a week or two ago about this game and how it's a complete scam, how the game is terribly managed, horribly run, the $1,000 microtransactions that are just insulting, the terrible AI commercials. It's just a whole thing you can get into. But it seems like this game is coming to the end of its life cycle. It can't squeeze $1,000 microtransactions out of anyone anymore, and unfortunately it looks like it's going to be done soon. Like, they're going to be shutting the servers down. So a YouTuber named Drax, who also makes DMC content and like other content on mobile games and stuff, wanted me to check out a video he made basically just exposing Peak of Combat, and I took a look at the video on stream and learned a lot about what's going on. Also, in the stream VOD, it seems like there's some kind of thing that's wrong with the audio. Like every minute or two the audio like freezes for a second. I don't know why that is. I don't know if like somebody just put a mute jammer in my room because they didn't want me exposing Peak of Combat, but it's only on the VOD. It didn't happen during the stream, but hopefully it doesn't, mess up the video too bad. You can, still understand all the information. All right, let's do it. Let's see if I learn anything new, because I know like the scams and shit on this go like very, very deep. Like I the things I know about is like the $1,000 microtransactions. That's like a running gag that I say all the time. Like, man. But yeah, it's pretty rough, so let's check it out. This is the gameplay of it, by the way. It's funny because the gameplay doesn't look that bad.
What's going on, everybody?
You guys can tell me
it's
if like the audio
Drax
sounds
here,
right
and in
or not.
today's video,
Also sub to Drax. This dude, I thought he had more subs than what he has. He only has 1,000. Oh, I'm not signed out. I'm not signed in. I mean, go sub to him, dude. I thought he had like a.
to talk about Peak of Combat. Let's
Go on,
have a
Samuel.
serious conversation
Sup,
here,
pussy?
guys. All right. Let me ask you guys this: are you guys getting bored of the game? Are you guys getting
See, like the gameplay looks fine. I'll turn the quality up. The gameplay looks fine. This could have been a good game if it was like managed better. You know what I'm saying?
tired of it? Do you feel like now it is a waste of time? That you guys wasted all
I've never played this game, by the way. Before anybody asks, I never played it.
time
And I never will.
and put up all the nonsense from Scamler Joy for a while. Do you want to give up? And honestly,
I want to give up, and I haven't even played it.
Let's all be real here. This game is garbage, and I think that everybody
That's how outright says it. I thought he was gonna give it like a little bit of leeway. Be like, the game's alright. Overrated as fuck, to be honest. We just straight up, it's garbage. Like, that's just.
still plays it is losing their damn minds playing this trash. Look at the bugs that we have in the game that Nebula Joy never fixed. Look at Nebula
Damn.
Joy's
Wait. Wait. So this isn't a mechanic. This isn't a mechanic in the game. So you could just like infinitely. Yeah, Drax is here in the chat. You can like infinitely put summons. I thought that was like a I thought you know what I thought? I thought he like slowed time or something. I thought you could like I never played this game, right? I thought he like slowed time and was placing all his summon swords, and then time was gonna unfreeze and they would all shoot at the enemy. But no, the game's just like fucking fundamentally broken. Okay.
Since look at the bullshit that
What
they
the
have
fuck?
done up until now. I know that Sin Devil Trigger Dante is coming out.
Dude, this isn't
but
even the stream. Yeah, like you'd think the stream is lagging. This is the footage of the game is actually like running at 2 frames per second. It's not ridiculous. That's just fucking terrible. It's if you don't have any alternative, like if you don't have money to get a console, this is kind of your best bet. It's unfortunate it had to like be like this. Like,
unfortunately for you guys that are still playing,
yeah,
this
look how
garbage,
low. I'm sorry, I keep
it's
pausing it. I'm so sorry. I'm just in such disbelief. Look how low the frame rate is. This isn't the stream. Like the frame rate on this game is so insanely low from all the summon swords you put everywhere. This is like,
not going
oh my
to
god.
be enough for the game to still be alive. Like, I signed in yesterday just to see what's going on in the game, and the game is dead.
So it is a bug.
Nobody
Wow.
plays it anymore. Nobody does the raids. Nobody cares about it. The only people that do care about it are the ones that are supporting Nebula Joy and having false.
Yeah, the only people that really support this game are people that don't know anything about it. That's just the truth. Like it's just people who play this game and don't know anything about it outside of like the game, like, wondering why it's so bad. Like nobody would know like all the scam practices that this company does and still support it. It's impossible.
Hope that this game is somehow going to make a comeback, which is not going to happen. Scammer Joy.
Oh, I am gonna speed this video up a little bit. I'm gonna go like this.
Is going to continue to scam the same people that are paying for this game. And let me show you guys something. Scammer Joy does not have any marketing strategy at all.
Look at this gameplay. Oh my god. This is just nuts. This is just nuts.
Have any marketing
What the fuck? It's like this. I guess the bug is that the stuff doesn't despawn. I guess that's the bug. The bug is things just do not respawn on the map. Holy
strategy at all. And here's the proof. So let's look at a little bit of news, right, from Peak of Combat. So when you look up,
I like this. Is Peak of Combat a good game? Like,
bit of news.
How? Yeah, like it's people. All the top searches are like, or the things people ask the most are like things like they heard the game was shit from somebody else and they're verifying it. Is it dead? Is it a gacha?
Right, from Peak of Combat. So when you look up Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, this is what you're going to see, okay? But it's on the all right there. What you really want to look at is under news. When you go on Google and you look up news for you to find real and true information, that's where you go. You go on Google, you go on the news, and you will see that.
The most recent stuff.
Nebula Joy actually had a marketing strategy was for Legend Seeker. And now look at this, guys. I was looking up Alpha and Omega banner, and this is what happens. It doesn't fucking exist.
Wow.
It doesn't exist at all.
Dude,
I'm gonna try.
It's like there's so many mobile games you could play. This game is just doomed to fail. Like there's so much shit that this game has to compete with. Genshin Impacts, bro. Oh my god, bro. My fucking an old friend of mine, she would like play Genshin Impact, and I would be like amazed that all of that is running on a cell phone. Like Genshin Impact has like this giant map, like the size of like GTA or something, right? And it all runs on a phone. And it's like, dude, this game just stands no chance. Like mobile games. Maybe if this game came out in like 2010, right? Like this game is like 15 years too late. Like it's just like this was doomed to fail. Like I don't see how.
Try something else.
Mobile games are like actual like video game experiences nowadays.
Look at this. Just keep on looking. Just keep on looking. I looked up Gunslinger Dante, right? I try to look for something. I try to look for some news. Okay?
2023 is nuts. That's like
and it showed
like
me all the little Peak of Combat, whatever. But when I look up the banner, just to see what is going on with the character, still nothing. Nothing.
So they just completely
all.
forgot about
like,
this game. They just don't care about it. They just forgot about it.
Their minds to do something like this to you guys. And whoever is still protecting this is known to be a scammer bot, and I don't give a shit because, like, in all seriousness, like, you know.
So I'm assuming this is stuff that they like announced, right? Like I'm assuming this is stuff that they said that they were gonna add to the game, and they just never even added it.
I look up the banners, you don't see nothing. There's nothing there. There is nothing there for this game.
That's true, Vodder. I do that all the time.
Bro, how in the world are you guys still enjoying this and still spending money on this?
Maybe I'm sorry, I keep pausing it. Maybe I'm dumb. Is there like a mobile port of Devil May Cry like 1 or 3? Because why don't they? I'm losing my mind. Right, like they should, if they haven't already. I don't know. They should take Devil May Cry 1 or Devil May Cry 3 and then just like put that on the App Store on a phone. Like make a phone port. You can have like the same controls as Peak of Combat. Right? Like I would pray it's not the Peak of Combat team working on it. Like you just have the same like touch controls with the little like touch analog stick and the style buttons. Right? You could just put Devil May Cry 3 on a phone. I'm positive that would run on a phone. Right? I'm positive, dude. You could probably make 4. You could probably make DMC 4 on a phone. No, there was one for 4. Okay. That's yeah, they should. I know they had like those. I'm still looking into it. I'm adding it on the DMC Iceberg video I'm working on. I know there was like mobile games like that happened like years ago, like Java mobile games. But yeah, they could take the older games and definitely put them on a phone. They don't have to do all this.
They actually had a marketing strategy was for Legend Seeker and Hellshaker Lady, And that's that. How many months ago was that? It was a long time.
Yeah, so this
It
game has
was a
just been
couple of
completely
months ago.
forgotten
Now
about.
let me
I
show
guess.
you this. I'm gonna show you Zenless Zone Zero real quick, right? They have the banner. Hoyoverse have a marketing strategy. You can look up any banner from Hoyoverse or even Punishing Great.
Well, Peak of Combat probably makes no money. Peak of Combat basically makes no money at all, right? Like that's another thing. Like it's like a paradox. The game is shit, so they get because nobody pays for the $1,000 microtransactions, right? So they get no money, so they can't improve the game, so it sucks. So they have no money, so they can't improve the game, so it sucks. Like I'm assuming that's like what it's about, right? I'm assuming that's why it's like.
Raven, Genshin Impact, or any other gacha, and they will have it. I'm just showing you guys proof that this company is a lot more productive, okay? I know that gachas
Yeah, they're not
are
even
crazy.
trying to compete
I
anymore. Look at this
guys.
gameplay, dude.
But you have to admit something here. Even though Hoyoverse, Kuro Games, or any other gacha company may have their monetization practices,
just rough.
Nebula Joy has the worst one. They literally have a microtransaction for every single thing in this
Yeah, this
game.
is what I was talking about, the microtransaction. I'm gonna see if he shows like the $1,000 microtransaction.
It is so...
To explain it for a second, I'll let the video play for a bit. But to explain it, there was a microtransaction that I thought was the funniest thing in the world. So there's like this, like sometimes they'll have like these little deals. I've never actually played the game, but they'll have these little deals where it'll show up on the screen when you open the game, like a limited time offer. It'd be like, oh, the Virgil pack, it's 90% off for $100. So it's like how much it was $1,000 originally, or is that what you're telling me? What am I don't even know what I'm looking at. I think it's a bug with the game where stuff isn't despawning, right? Like he's throwing attacks, he's doing summon swords and like these ninja stars, and it's not despawning or moving. Yeah, it's not the most popular need. So I've seen like little things here and there about the game in passing, and I made a video about it ages ago. Or not ages ago, a couple weeks ago. I guess that's ages ago as far as the internet. First month made like $1 million global, 10K a month. That's rough. Like they got to pay like employees and stuff like that. You got to remember, like there's probably not much money left to pay, like to actually like work on the game with.
Fucking bad. Like let's take a look at it, shall we? Look at this bullshit that they give you guys. They give you guys all this garbage to make you pay.
There's
like,
$100 microtransaction.
This is from the Christmas event. What else is there? This is from an event from Halloween. They make you fight a raid boss. They make you pay $4.99 for it. What the fuck?
They make you pay $5 to fight a boss. They make you pay money to like access content. I thought the microtransactions were just for in. Make you pay microtransactions to attempt to fight a boss. That's just disgusting. They're averaging 50K. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm like assuming that's a little bit. I'm just thinking about like they have like employees and stuff they have to pay. Like, is that enough to do all that? It is ridiculous, Lemon.
Look at this comeback exclusive packs like they try to sell you. There is a billion.
Also, the new people joining this video. This is Drax's video in chat. Go sub to him.
Fucking microtransaction on this game.
I've seen the Beach Lady skin. It made me think some devious thoughts.
Shit. And now let's look at Punishing Grey Raven. Punishing Grey Raven is an awesome game. Okay, like this is what they have. They have all the skins in the game. They literally do, but Scamula Joy doesn't give you
Scamula Joy is funny.
I am showing you an example of a good gacha and a horrible gacha, which is Peak of Combat. I am ashamed to even say Devil May Cry Peak of Combat because this game is not a real Devil May Cry game. The community is also a bullshit community. It is Nebula Joy's community. They are paraded by a bunch of fucking dumbasses in the game. Like, you have real dumbass people in this community that doesn't...
Yeah, at least it seems like the microtransactions in the other games are like actually affordable. Right, like you don't have to pay $1,000. Like they don't charge you $5 to attempt to do a fight in the game. Good night, spiders. It's just nuts. It's just nuts.
They are getting scammed by Scamula Joy, and
That's true,
really shows. Like, especially the other content creators.
See you, Felicity.
The other content creators are not warning you guys about Nebula Joy's bullshit. They're not saying anything. They're just taking whatever Nebula Joy is handing to them. They go make a bullshit video on YouTube, post a little bit of music. And
Does
that's that.
does Peak of Combat like sponsor people? I've never seen a sponsor. I've never seen Peak of Combat sponsor anybody.
Like, bro, these scammer bots are clout chasing the game. They are fucking stupid, and they're not warning you guys about the
He's going off.
reality of what's
He's
going on
going in.
here.
He's going in.
Each and every single one of those scammer bots are going to get scammed. The people that are still playing this game are wasting their time because you know what's going to happen? Whenever Scammerjoy decides to shut this game down, that's the end of it. You won't even be able to get your money back.
That's true. That's actually a really good point. That's actually a really good point. Dude, yeah, this game, it makes so little money that it's like the odds are high that eventually the servers are going to get shut down. That you paid all of these microtransactions for is just going to be gone because the content isn't going to be there anymore. It's not like this is a game you can play without internet or without the servers, right? Like you know, I'd imagine this isn't like a game you could play offline, right? Like after they shut this shit down, this shit might be shut down next year. You're done. Like all that money you spend is done. Like so, it's just that's why it's like I wouldn't even recommend getting into a game like this. They don't sponsor anyone. That's crazy. It's like that would help. I mean, if they were to sponsor like me or you or whoever else, maybe it would help their image a little bit. But I don't even know if I'd want to take a sponsor like that. It's just rough. It's tough, man. Really, it's real tough, this whole thing. But I was saying like I wouldn't even recommend for you to get into a mobile game like this that's like at the end of its life cycle because any progress you get is going to be done. This game is not going to be here next year. So he had no control over the game. I heard about this Jason dude in passing when I was making the last video. He runs the whole game or something like that. What's going on that? We reacted to some videos today. This is a video Drax did. Basically just shitting on the DMC mobile game called Peak of Combat.
A lot of people who are asking me under my comment sections how to get a refund. I told them you was able to get one a year ago. Right now, Nebula Joy is going to try to dispute it back. So if you're going to try to get your money back, it is too late for that. It is too late. You won't be able to get it. Nebula Joy basically scammed you. They scammed every single one of the scammer bots, and every single person that is still playing this game really got to start to wake the fuck up and be really careful on who you listen to, because these other garbage content creators will not expose the truth to you. I have been the only one
yes, they are
showing you guys every single thing that's been going on in this game. Every single thing. I'm sure Nebula Joy.
Oh, he's the core developer. Oh, I was thinking he was like the director or something, or he owned it. He's the dev. Okay.
The fact that I'm not scared to tell the truth.
He's the dev? So this is his fault? So this shit is his fault? This is him? It's nuts.
To the whole community, I don't give a fuck. This goes for every single game, just because.
Yeah, look how much nice. I don't know what game this is, but look how much nicer this gameplay looks. That's what I was saying. Like, even if Peak of Combat didn't have all these crazy bugs and all these scams and microtransactions, actually worked how it was intended to work, then it still would be shit and would be getting shut down next year. It can't compete with games like this. Mobile games are like have gotten better. Like, it's not like 2010 where you can just make like fucking Flappy Bird or like Temple Run, right? Like these games are like, some of these shits, dude, like Raid Shadow Legends or like Genshin, these are like PC games basically. Like,
doing it does not mean that,
from what I've seen. Like, look at this. Like, how is Peak of Combat gonna, even if it worked how it was intended, gonna compete with a game like this? There's not enough work put into it. Punishing Grey Raven, PGR, okay.
If you guys do not understand how gachas work, if you guys don't understand the industry, stay away from it. Play the games as free to play.
Yeah, look how nice this looks. Look at like, yeah, this is running on a phone.
Just like Nebula Joy is scamming everybody. This is so fucking bad. Like, we did not deserve this. Nebula Joy knows what they're doing. They are being very, very shady. They are addicted to lying.
You know what? This is the last thing I'll say before I let the video play for a bit. You know what the reason? I think Peak of Combat like forgets the reason microtransactions exist, right? So you have a free game, right? If you have a free mobile game, which if your mobile game isn't free up front, like basically nobody's gonna play it, I assume. The reason you have a microtransaction is because you're supposed to start with a good game. And then if people like want to like get more content out of it or speed things up, because then they can get a microtransaction. Everybody's free to play, but then if the game is good, right? Then later people are going to spend more money to like make the experience better for themselves or to like, get a skin they want. It's not because it's because the game is good is the reason they're spending that money, right? I don't think like I don't think Peak of Combat understands that. Like a microtransaction is almost like a tip if the game is good. It's almost like a gratuity. So
They don't give a fuck. They don't care about the content creators. They don't care about anything but themselves. They don't even care about their own community. It is so fucking bad. You know what they're doing to the scammer bots that are still paying for this game? They gave them VIP just so they can keep on scamming them, to cater to them, to talk to them.
Can somebody tell me what VIP means? Having to do with Peak of Combat. What's up, Gis? Gis.
Just so they can keep on trying to get their money somehow, trying to keep them playing the game, try to keep them supporting the game. That's what they're doing to this shit. That's what they're doing to this garbage game. As you can see on my screen here, punishing Grey Raven.
This game like legitimately looks like
this garbage Peak of Combat.
Yeah,
like you have got
just
to be
look
kidding.
at it.
Look, let Kuro Games take over. We are having a collaboration with Punishing Grey Raven and Devil May Cry 5. So the Devil May Cry
Virgil in this game or Dante would be crazy.
Will gain its reputation back. Because let me tell you guys something. Nebula Joy really trashed Devil May Cry. They ruined Devil May Cry's reputation. It pissed me off because I
don't think this does anything to ruin Devil May Cry's reputation, thankfully, because like nobody gives a fuck about this game. Like let me just be honest. Like nobody gives a fuck. Right? Nobody actually cares about this game. Right? Maybe they would, but people kind of understand this is a mobile game. This wasn't even created by Capcom. Like people kind of understand this is a separate thing. I don't know. I'll finish the video, then I'll talk about like some ways like I think they could save the game. Like maybe this game could be saved. Maybe it could be saved. I doubt it, but I'll tell you guys like what I would do. I want to finish the video first because maybe I'll learn some information that I don't know right now. I'm actually gonna be in the game. Yeah. That's what I was told from the video. They're gonna have like Virgil and Dante and Nero and shit.
I'm a hard Devil May Cry fan. I'm not gonna put up with their bullshit. And whoever continues to support this garbage,
this game would be awesome to play on a tablet, like one of those big iPads. I would love that. Maybe not on a phone as much, but I would love to play this on a tablet.
Fuck what anybody say. People are going to remember this for a long time. And oh man, I know plenty of scammer bots that are in this game. This community is paraded by a bunch of dumb fucks. I have to admit they are. There's a lot of dumbass motherfuckers in this game. And trust me when
look at the gameplay comparison. Look at the gameplay in the other game and look at this.
When I give you guys a warning,
look at this. This is like working as intended. And it's nowhere near.
Does not mean that it's not going to happen to another. And if I catch it happening to another game that I am playing, that my community is playing, that my viewers are watching me play, believe me, I will do the same thing to that other game. Trust me on that. I really will, because
it's just disrespectful. Yeah,
people
I
are
agree.
Paying thousands of dollars and wasting
a lot of time
playing a fucking gacha and getting scanned by it.
Peak of Combat is on PC. That's ridiculous. Or you mean PGR? It looks like a freaking PC game. Like phones are so powerful. Like phones and tablets are so powerful these days.
A horrible.
Like I was just saying, I would love to play that game on a tablet. I don't know about like a tiny phone. I don't think that would be very enjoyable. But a big tablet, that would be fun. I would love that.
It is a horrible practice, and I'm just being honest.
I'll keep an eye on that now.
I have never been a liar. I have never been lying to you guys. This is the absolute truth about these gachas. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, stay away. Do your research. Do your fucking research, because if you are putting money into something, make sure you guys
this gameplay just looks shit.
That your company is being productive. The game is popular. The game is going.
This game looks like this game looks like it came out in 2010. This is what mobile games in 2010 looked like. Like I kid you not. Like this is what mobile games in 2010 looked like. Like dude, this is what it looks like. It reminds me, or Temple Run 2. Yeah. Temple Run 2 is what it was. Dude, this looks like Temple Run 2. This game came out in like 2010. This is what this game looks like, dude. This is like the same quality as this game that came out in 2010. That's just nuts. It's just so bad.
You're going to get scammed. And
this looks like Temple Run 2. This looks like it came out 15 years ago.
You guys. Please pay very close attention to.
They do. They look awful. Yeah, that's correct. They look terrible. The style looks fucking horrible. It looks like hands drawn. Like, why change it? Why change it?
Because you have a whole bunch of idiots in this community that are not saying anything, and they're just clout chasing the game. They're trying to look cool, spending thousands of dollars on this bullshit fucking gacha. This one right here.
This boss has so much health. Oh my god. This boss has so much health. He's spamming the same. He's spamming just beating the fuck out of this boss. And it's not dying. Oh my god.
Experience in my entire life. This company.
Also another thing. I'm sorry. I'll keep interrupting him in the video. But what's going on, Hailstorm? But dude, he's I don't know if you guys noticed this. I just realized this. He's spamming the same move. He's hitting this button. He's doing the same move. I'm guessing like this is the most optimal strat. I'm guessing this is the most optimal strat. He's spamming the same move, but he has like SS or triple S. Yeah, we're watching a video from Drax about exposing Peak of Combat. I'm just amazed that this exists.
Gamma Joy will fuck.
He's just matching it. Look, and his style meter is going up. He's doing the same move over and over.
Stay away. Let the scammer bots get scanned. We have nothing to do with that. If
Look
they
at
want to
this.
make the choice to continue to support this garbage,
Look at this.
there's nothing we can do.
Look at this. He's pressing the same. He's pressing the same button, and he's getting super sexy style. And he just waits for his Devil-Trigger to come back and presses it. And then he just matches it, and the enemy and won't die. This just looks like shit. I'm assuming that this is the most optimal way to beat this boss because it seems like so like efficient, optimal. Like this is the best possible weapon on the best possible character and the best possible move. Like that's what I'm assuming. But goddamn, I can look at that, Felicity. But like, they nerfed everything. Yeah, no skill. Yeah, like I don't know how long it took him to like unlock these weapons or how many fucking loans and grants he had to take out to afford to all the microtransactions to get to this point. But Character's Plan is literally a very boring moveset. Wow. It seems like they like nerfed it. Yeah, they nerfed everything. That's rough. Yeah, that's rough.
As a person who is watching this video,
I'm just amazed he's getting a style rank from spamming the same
this game
move.
is dead. There's no future in it. Too many microtransactions. Like,
This is
it's
terrible.
horrible. It is a horrible.
Is this Virgil? I didn't even realize this was Virgil at first. I think that's Virgil.
Practice. Like, let me show you
Yeah,
guys
that's
this
Virgil.
real quick, okay? Let me show you guys proof right here. I was doing my own research on why gacha games shut down, and this is what I find, guys.
Yeah, the game makes no money,
Games
so it's gonna shut
because
down.
They fail to generate enough revenue to sustain development.
It's a free-to-play
costs,
account.
Meaning the player base becomes too
Interesting.
small, or the game doesn't attract enough.
You
paid
type
players,
the at, and then
leading
you have to put their
developers
exact
close
username.
servers and focus on creating new titles with potentially higher earning potential. This is especially common.
It's just a business. There's no passion in gacha games. It's just a business. It's like what I was saying before, like what microtransactions are supposed to be, right? It's like you make a good game, right? You make online, right? You spend the time and the money to make a genuinely good game, and if people like the game, they will buy shark cards. You don't even have to market them. Just if they like the game, they will buy shark cards if the game is good. As like a tip, as like gratuity, right? You don't go with money first, and then especially with like a mobile game, or like if you're trying to then make a game that costs money up front. If that's the you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense.
Don't gain
The
significant
game is not going to be here this time next year. The game's going to shut down, and we're all going to laugh at it.
popularity early
It's
on
just
in their
disrespectful.
life cycle. Oh, so let's take a look at what Scammer Joy is doing. If you guys search up Nebula Joy on the app,
Yeah, look. Yeah. Wow,
you guys
that's
can see
interesting.
these three games. It's Pet Cash, Stellar Traveler, and Devil May Cry: Peak of Combat. What are those two other games doing there? They did not.
Wait. Let me just interject for a second. Look. We can see like we know this company. All they care about is money. Here's how we know. All three of these games are like a rip off of something. We have Cry ripoff, right? A ripoff of like, it just reminds me of Genshin, like heavily inspired, like Genshin, heavily DMC inspired Genshin ripoff. We have a Clash of Clans ripoff, just right, with pets, right? And then we have I don't know, maybe some other like Genshin, like kind of open world, yeah, adventure RPG type of game, right? It's like they just go wherever the money is, right? There's no passion here.
Search up Nebula Joy.
Because these games have absolutely nothing to do with each other. They are only making these games to see if they can get money out of it.
On the App Store, you guys can see these three.
This does look like AI art. You're correct. This does look like AI. That's so depressing. Look how weird this ear looks. Is this AI? If that's AI, then that's just. Wait, actually, the more it looks like it's AI. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is an AI generated photo. I'm not gonna. Yeah, this is an AI generated photo. Look how weird the ear looks. You have this helmet. Yeah, this is AI. You have this helmet right here. This is like a hard, like a hard helmet, right? Like a hard World War II helmet, and it like goes into like a hat brim, right? This isn't a hat that like actually exists. So she's wearing a hat and then a helmet over it, or maybe the AI got confused and put a World War II army cap together with this, right? We have like this hair trailing out like this. Doesn't make any sense. Where's this hair coming from? Up here? The hair would be like behind her, right? Like the hair wouldn't be coming out in front of her face. It would be behind this side of her face on the side. You'd see it peeking out from the bottom, right here. It wouldn't come out. The goggles look like they don't even fit on her face. If she were to like put these goggles on, how does she slide the goggles up there? How does she slide the goggles up? The hat has a brim. Yeah, the hat has a brim. How would you slide this up? I guess she would take them off, bend her head forward, and then click them to the top of her. It's AI. It's AI. Yeah, this is AI. This is the worst company ever. This is literally AI. That's so nuts. Let me see if I see any other like inconsistencies. Like, I think that's it. Yeah, this strap, like, it's AI, bro. The hair, the brim on a World War II cap, and then the goggles, like, how did she flip the goggles up? It makes no sense. The ear looks weird. None of this looks right logistically. Yeah. This is the worst company ever. This is this is embarrassing. This is just fucking embarrassing. I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad somebody said that in chat and I noticed that. Holy
games. It's Pekash, Stellar
how
Traveler, and Devil May
depressing
Cry
is
Peak
that?
of Combat. What are those two other games doing there? They did not use
That's
the
so
scammer
depressing.
bots money to
That
fix the
just like took away all faith I've ever. That just took away all the last final faith that I had in this company. That's disgusting. If you guys know, like, yeah, you got to make a game that you fucking want to make. You got to have a passion for making games. You know, it's like a business. It's like a business. It's like a job for them or something. You know.
bugs and implement more content on this game. So what are they doing? They're focusing on a new game, especially Stellar Traveler. If you guys look up Stellar Traveler,
I gotta
YouTube,
see Stellar Traveler gameplay. Is he gonna show? I have to look up Stellar Traveler gameplay. I have to see this. Is this AI? Yeah, this is the picture. This is the picture in higher resolution. This is fucking AI. Oh my god. This is fucking AI. Because look what it gives you underneath. It gives you like, it recommends you other AI anime pictures. It recommends you other AI anime pictures. What the fuck? Maybe the game isn't out yet. I think the game's not out yet. That's why I can't see any gameplay. Yeah, this looks like shit anyway. Yeah, this looks like shit. It's another gacha game. It's like a turn-based like gacha game. Yeah, that's just so like that's so depressing. All right, let's finish the video. I'll stop like interjecting.
Actually more productive in that game than they ever were in Peak of Combat. And let me show you guys something else. Gacha games often shut down because they fail to maintain a large enough player base, leading to low revenue. As many gacha games rely heavily on in-app purchases, and if players stop spending money, the developers have little.
I love this little AI
incentive to keep the game
overview
running.
thing.
This can happen
It's so
due to
useful
factors like
sometimes.
lack
A
of
good
engaging
thing that
content
comes from AI.
updates, excessive monetization practices, or simply being overtaken by newer, more popular gacha games in the market.
It's a business.
Hello.
It's a business.
Are we not seeing this bullshit happening right now as I am speaking? Look at the current state of the game. Like, are you serious? Look at
this game isn't gonna
A
last
lot of
much
people are
longer.
quitting. This game is making roughly between 50K and 80K between North American region, European region.
So that's
Asian
from
region.
all the servers. That's 50K from all the servers. How are they paying employees? How are they paying employees? Doesn't make any sense. This game is done.
Each of those regions are each making 50 to 70.
Peak of Combat is worse. At least like you get Devil May Cry 2. You don't like get like 5% through the game and they ask you for $1,000. Right? At least you don't boot up DMC2 and like before the game even pop up saying there's like a limited time offer and it asks you for $1,000. Right? Like I think because of that DMC2 is a better game. I think DMC2 is a better game because of that. Like they don't, it doesn't insult me. Where like I don't open the game and just be asked to just like, hey, we got a limited time offer. Would you want to spend $1,000 on a whim? It's a special offer. It's usually $5,000. It's like, bro, don't insult me like that. Like, come on.
Like, this is so trash. And what else is going on? No new updates, no new nothing. They take more away from you guys. And look at the events. In the beginning of my video, I showed
this
you
Virgil Devil Trigger looks kind of cool.
Too much microtransaction.
This dude, he's still fighting this guy. Wait, he's been fighting this guy for 20 minutes. I just realized that. Has he? He's still fighting this dude. He's still fighting this dude. How much health does this guy have? Is this like a raid? Are you supposed to like fight this with multiple people?
Game and
multiple people?
They are lying to you guys to your face. Like,
he's been using the same move on the same boss for the last 20 minutes.
This company is filled with scumbags. With its community, this community has
wait. Does this mean health bars? Does this number mean the amount of health bars remaining?
That don't know
it does.
These are a bunch of
what the fuck? What? So weird,
that I'm not
dude.
even telling you guys the truth, and you guys have people.
It's grass green. That's question.
Know what's going on, but they are too pussy to say anything to you.
It has like 30 health bars. Oh my god.
I am not scared. I don't give a shit. This is my warning to you guys. Please take.
You know why they have this number? Okay, here's what I just realized why this game is shit. You know why they have like a bunch of mini health bars and not just, and then at times to show you like the multiple of how many health bars there are, and not just have a big health bar? Because if they had one big health bar that stretched across the whole screen that gradually gets like lowered little by little, you chip at it, then people would realize how much of a bullet sponge the enemy is and not want to do it and get discouraged and leave and quit the fight. That's why they do that. Isn't that's so gross?
Game into a serious moderation. Know what you're doing. Do your research and stay.
Yeah, Dante must die. This
game will scam the fuck out of you. I hope you guys make the right decision. Please play a different game, and if you do,
please play a different game. Yeah.
Play as free to play. If you don't understand the industry, don't do what we do. Don't pay for anything.
Yeah, I think we got the gist of it. Damn, I'm like blown away by how bad this game is. I'm busy doing today. I'm like away by how bad this game is. Like, that's like incredible. Holy shit. That's so bad. I just watched a man mash the same button against the same boss for the last 20 minutes and get like and keep triple S the whole time and just press a button. It's like the infested chopper. Like, how is this different than the infested chopper? How is he like seriously? How is this different than the infested chopper? Like, somebody tell me how this is different than the infested chopper. You just stand there and you shoot the guy for 20 minutes and you win, right? Like, it's the same shit. He literally just fought the infested chopper. That's actually ridiculous. But yeah, go subscribe to Drax. Just can't speak today. Go subscribe to Drax. This video should have a lot more views than it does. But yeah, honestly, I didn't even know the game was in that bad of a state. Like I said, I knew about all the scams and all the like minor things, but I didn't know the game itself was actually this bad. Like, this is actually dire. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. Thanks to all the channel members, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.